Hello everyone and welcome to Captain Marvel Monday, a late edition. And here we have something with Brie Larson, and the captain is looking rather wow, we must admit. So she was substituted recently on the Jimmy Kimmel Live show, and her dress, I guess pictures of her dress, video of her dress, went viral. Now, how can that be? Unless Brie is showing some, oh, look at that. She's showing some boobage and some leg. She's showing some skin and smiling. Now, I know there are many members in the Fandom Menace who got all up in arms about Brie Larson not emoting, in particular as Captain Marvel. And I've covered in other videos, especially when I've shown her being a fangirl for Star Wars and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and how also playing with her friends in the Cecil Makes a Meme video. And I think this is closer to the real Brie Larson than, now granted, I have also said in the Captain Marvel videos that most likely, remember, actors are just hired monkeys. They do what the directors say. Now, if the director says, make this character your own, live through the experience, that's one thing. But most likely the character said, you got to be very solid and stoic and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like Samuel L. Jackson in the prequels, all right? He shouldn't have been, he doesn't pull stoic off that well unless it's got a little street vibe to it. And he felt very bland in the prequels. And I view much of Captain Marvel the same way. It's the director who didn't get the idea across, or that was the idea. So anyway, this comes to us from comicbook.com. We have Brie Larson is best known for playing Carol Danvers' Captain Marvel. I guess of late, yeah, in the MCU. But this week she took on a new role, guest hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live last night. So this is a few days ago. She took over and interviewed her Just Mercy co-star Jamie Foxx. While Larson's appearance was a hit all around, there was one part of the show that actually caught the internet's attention: Larson's dress. The outfit has gone viral, sparking tons of love from Larson and Kimmel's fans. So there's Jimmy Kimmel Live. So whoever's doing the Twitter stream. So we had speculated, and I know Anna, that Star Wars girl, had thought maybe that Brie had breast implants and had them taken out, but this kind of looks like maybe not. Maybe they're still there. I don't know if yeah. And I'm here as this is not my account. This is obviously the Fancast account because I'm on Chrome to get this done. Maybe not. Maybe not. They do seem to defy gravity, but they could also be taped. You don't know. I mean, obviously I don't have video of this, so I don't know how much the dress is flapping around this area. There's lots of tricks to get things to look that way. But who knows? Or maybe, you know, she's lost some fat content in her workouts for Captain Marvel. I don't know. Here are some tweets from odd fans. So it's not only that, she's showing a little bit of leg there, and I like the tone of her leg. Now you can see a little bit better here. I don't know if we can get a better view of this one or not. Yeah, maybe not. I'll just stop clicking on them for that. You know, a little bit of calf and quad there. Not too bad, all things considering. I knew Brie Larson was going to trend on Twitter today, and as soon as I saw her on Jimmy Kimmel, I had to stop my channel surfing too. She looks good. You know, I have to admit, she does look fine. I mean, she looks good. Okay, so we have some natural bounce. We also don't have a lot of things at the top here that usually with an implant, this part is way too round. I know I'm going into a lot of detail about boobs here, but you know, I am a guy and I do study things. So this tells me that they may just be supported and all natural, but it's hard to tell. This is jumping around because it's all her appearances in the dress. So you got to wonder, you know, the naysayers are going to say, as I get further down in this article, that this is her bucking for attention, as it were, trying to stay relevant. Maybe, but you know, actors do this. This is part of the Hollywood scene. I know there's times when actors would get taken their pictures or see a picture of someone, a big star, especially when they're up and coming, they see a picture and they're in a restaurant or something. And then they jump in front of it, or they're in there somewhere just so that their face is out there, even if it's not the center of attention. It gets kind of in people's minds. So here's her monologue. I really don't need to watch her monologue. In a recent interview with Variety, Larson was asked if she knows when she'll be filming to talk about Captain Marvel sequel, but the actors revealed that nothing is currently set in stone. Now this comes up over and over again. No, I don't really know what job I'm going to do next, which is very exciting. That's kind of a positive take on things. This is where the naysayers, including myself, who've been talking about the ticket sales, and there's a lot of shenanigans with them. Disney, it is believed, though not provable, that Disney bought a bunch of tickets. Now, how much and how many and whatever, it's hard to tell. I know Captain Marvel did very well in China. I get it. But if it really was the big hit that they want to pretend that it was, this would already been announced. Even if it wasn't for 3 more years. You know, even if they said, hey, it's going to come in 2023 or 2024, they would have said it's going to be out there. They haven't said boo about Captain Marvel 2. So I don't even know what my life's going to be. And most of this year, you know, I had to do the press tour. She's 30 years old. She talks like she's 15. But then the last half of the year, I've just been focusing way more on just doing what I want to do. That's completely outside of my job. That's great. I'm hoping she's, you know, she does come from rich parents, but hopefully she saved some of her money. I just feel like it's been this incubation time. What? Whether it's incubation because I'm developing projects or also incubating myself, being like, okay, I'm going to be turning 30. Okay, she's not quite 30. I've been working a lot. I need to just change it up and see what's there for me. So who I am now, okay, in which ways I want to grow. Now, this part I like, in which ways I want. This is very important. This is something that everybody, I think, needs to do every few years, is understand, you know, where their limitations are. Set some 2-3 year goals on growth in some area. And it doesn't necessarily have to be personal growth. Like I want to be a better person, or I want to understand people better. Maybe just learn a new hobby, learn a new skill that you don't have. That's not going to take 10 years, you know, something that is outside of your norm, just to learn it, just to indulge in it. And who knows, maybe you love it, maybe you hate it, but at least you develop that skill and you set a goal that's very measurable and specific. Upcoming Marvel studio projects include Black Widow on May 1st, 2020. I would imagine they've already started filming that. And The Falcon and the Winter Soldier in fall. I'm sure they're still filming The Eternals. This is one I keep seeing. I really don't know what it's about. Shang-Li and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Shang-Chi, sorry. WandaVision, which is coming. Is Eternals also coming to Disney Plus? I know WandaVision is. At least that's the rumor. Loki, Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man 3, and What If in the summer. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff. Marvel Studios without release dates include Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, and She-Hulk. I think this part right here is a bit of a trial balloon. They have cast these. Miss Marvel, the comic book, is doing horridly. She-Hulk could be, if it's done right, could be excellent. But I don't leave it up to Disney to do it right. The pre-Disney Marvel stuff is far better. Well, exception Endgame. Well, I think they let Feige go through Endgame, and now they've started the woke nonsense. So start the conversation. I'm guessing there haven't been any... this might take me to another website. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if there haven't been any more any posts on this, but you know, whether or not she's just bucking for attention, which, you know, that means I'd have to make a personal judgment about someone else's motives without knowing them, and I'm not going to do that. I mean, it's possible. But that's Hollywood, and that's the actor lifestyle. So I'm not going to say, oh, Brie Larson is a horrible, mean person for that. But you know, she's almost 30 years old, single as far as I know. She might be dating somebody, I don't know, but she's not married. Let's just say that she's not tied to anyone. I don't even think she's engaged. She's gotten in great shape for Captain Marvel. For her, we've talked about her workout being pretty lame, but I don't think she has quite the figure that, especially not because she didn't do squats and things for the butt, and we've talked about before as well. Scarlett Johansson beats her 8 ways to Sunday, but she's feeling good about herself. You see this beaming smile. She's liking what she's doing. Why not? Why not wear a dress like that? I don't see any problem with it, and the haters are just going to hate. And I don't care if she's bucking for attention. That's her choice to do. As long as, you know, this can go viral negatively or positively. Either way, it's her choice, I believe. Could have been stylist. I don't know much. It doesn't go into any details about the rest. So I don't know if this is some, you know, Hollywood high fashion person gave her a dress to wear, to accentuate her figure as well as get their label out there. Who knows? But, it's not discussed at all in here. And I clicked start the conversation and nothing seems to, there was a bunch of stuff going on at the bottom of my browser. Okay. It got stuck in there. But to me, hey, more power to her. She wants to wear just like that in public. That's up to her. And yeah, at least on this side, she does look good. It would be nice to see. I don't know if this video is going to show her moving, you know, spinning around, and let's see if she built any kind of profile in the back that compared to Tom Holland, she lacked in the that was a meme as well. But hey, more power to you, Brie. And if your fans like it, then that's really all that matters. And if just you like it, even if everybody hates your dress, but you feel fabulous in it and you feel awesome in it, that's the only important thing. As long as your mother doesn't chide you for doing something, you're okay. Or your grandmother, depending on their sensibilities. All right. So what do you think? Do you think I'm full of crap? You think this is a publicity stunt? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for stopping by. And thanks for clicking like. And we will see you next time. Goodbye. All right. Can you hear me? No. What is the input level? The input. What is it doing way down there? Yeah, I don't know. Craziness. All right. 3, 2, 1.